Welcome to Master Chem Academy. So here today we are going to learn about redox reactions. So what are redox reactions? So name itself has the meaning. So reduction, oxidation. Okay, reactions in which both reduction and oxidation takes place, they are called redox reactions. So what are redox reactions? The reactions in which both reduction and oxidation, so reduction plus oxidation, so these two involves, so that those reactions are called redox reactions. Okay, now what is meant by reduction and oxidation? Okay, so let us discuss one by one. Oxidation and reduction. Okay, so what is oxidation? So oxy, so name itself has the meaning oxidation, addition of oxygen. Okay, addition of oxygen is called oxidation, or removal of hydrogen or removal of electrons. Okay, removal of electrons or increase in oxidation state. This is called oxidation. Okay, so in a course of reaction, if oxygen is added, okay, that means it is oxidation. If hydrogen is eliminated, that means it is oxidation. If electrons are removed, so that reaction is said to be oxidation. If oxidation state increases, so reactants to products. Okay, if oxidation of products is greater than reactants, that means so oxidation state is increased, so that reaction is said to be oxidation reaction. Now what about reduction? So here reduction is removal of oxygen or addition of hydrogen next addition of electrons and a decrease in oxidation state. So in this way we can define reduction. Okay, so what is the difference between these two? Addition of oxygen, removal, reverse. Removal of hydrogen, addition of hydrogen, removal of electrons, addition of electrons, increase in oxidation state, decrease in oxidation state. So those reactions are called reduction reactions. So the reactions in which both reactions occurs, oxidation and reduction, that reaction is said to be redox reaction. Okay, so redox reaction. Okay, so if you take one example, CuO solid plus H2 gas, what it gives here? Copper solid plus H2O. Okay, so here copper oxide with hydrogen gas, what they give? Copper and H2O. Okay, so here what happens? CuO is converted into copper. Okay, so this what happens? A removal of oxygen takes place. Okay, so that's why this is called reduction. Okay, removal of oxygen is reduction. Okay, next addition of oxygen is oxidation. So H2 to H2O, so what happens here? Oxidation. Okay, so oxidation, because so here addition of oxygen is oxidation, so here removal of oxygen is reduction. So in this way we can define these oxidation reduction reactions by using this example. Okay, so what is this? CuO converts copper, so this is reduction. What is the reason? Because oxygen is removed, that's why it is reduction. Here oxygen is added, that's why this one is called, so this reaction is called so oxidation. Okay, because oxygen is added. So and here in this case CuO, this is called oxidizing agent. So let us discuss about oxidizing agent, what is oxidizing agent, what is reducing agent, and so some examples for redox reactions. Okay, now based on definitions of oxidation and reduction, now we have to tell whether these are oxidations or reduction reactions. Okay, each and every reaction, whether it is oxidation or reduction. Okay, so first, as per our definition, what is oxidation? Addition of oxygen is oxidation. So that's why, so here oxygen is added. Okay, that's why, so it is oxidation reaction. Okay, oxidation reaction. So what is the category here? This is addition of oxygen. Addition of oxygen is oxidation. Next, here, what is the second definition? Removal of hydrogen. Removal of hydrogen. Okay, so here H2S, hydrogen sulfide, H2S, HCl. Okay, so in this case, so HCl is converted as HCl. So how many hydrogens are there here? 2 hydrogens. Here only 1 hydrogen is there. Okay, one of a hydrogen is removed. So that's why, so here 2 hydrogens, H2 is here H, only hydrogen H is there. Okay, so this is just a mole number. Okay, but here in compound only it is having H2S, H2 hydrogens, but in this compound is HCl only. Here compound is H2S, here compound is HCl. So this compound is having 2 hydrogens, but this compound is having only 1 hydrogen. That means, so 1 hydrogen is removed. So removal of hydrogen is oxidation. And next, removal of electrons. Okay, so here what is this? Magnesium is converted to Mg plus 2 electrons. Okay, so by losing 2 electrons, magnesium converted into magnesium 2 plus. Okay, so that means, so it is removal of electrons. And next, increase in oxidation stage. Increase in oxidation stage. So here, what is the oxidation state of Fe plus 2? It is 2 plus. Okay, here it is plus 3 oxidation state. Here plus 2 oxidation state. Here plus 3 oxidation state. Okay, plus 2 to plus 3. That means oxidation state is increased. That's why increase in oxidation state is also oxidation. Okay, so that's why these 4 reactions are oxidation reactions. Okay, just based on definitions. And next, look at this. So H2 plus Cl2 HCl. So is this oxidation or reduction? Okay, so here what is this? Addition of hydrogen. Addition of hydrogen. Okay, so Cl2 plus H2, hydrogen H2 is added to Cl2. So that's why addition of hydrogen. So addition of hydrogen is reduction. Okay, that's why, so these all reactions are reduction reactions. So these are oxidation reactions. Okay, now here this is zinc oxide converted into zinc. Zinc oxide is converted into zinc. What happened here? Removal of oxygen takes place. That's why, so as it is removal of oxygen has taken place, that's why it is a reduction reaction. So here what is addition of electrons? Addition of electrons. So reverse to this. Here removal of electrons, here addition of electrons. Okay, so if it is added, electrons are added, so you must show these electrons in the left side, reactant side. So if electrons are removed, okay, then so you must show these electrons in the product side. Okay, so added electrons, that's why addition of electrons is reduction. And next, decrease in oxidation stage. Decrease in oxidation stage. So this is also a reduction. So what is the oxidation state of Fe3 plus 3? Here plus 2. Is it decreased or increased? So it is decreased. That's why decrease in oxidation state is reduction reactions. Okay, so individually these are oxidation and reduction reactions. These are not redox reactions. Just these 4 reactions are just oxidation reactions, and these 4 reactions are just reduction reactions. But what is redox reaction? So reactions in which both oxidation and reduction takes place, they are called redox reactions. Okay, so let us discuss redox reactions one by one. Okay, let us discuss redox reactions one by one. Okay, so how can you justify these reactions are redox reactions? Okay, so what is my question? So how can you justify these reactions as redox reactions? Okay, now this reaction we have already discussed, this CuO conversion to Cu. Okay, so here what happened? Oxygen is removed, CuO Cu, oxygen is removed. So removal of oxygen is reduction. Okay, next H2 to H2O. So here what happened? Oxygen is added to H2. So that's why, so this is oxidation reaction and this one is reduction reaction. So we are familiar with these words, oxidation, reduction, and also redox reaction. Okay, what is redox reaction? Both reduction and oxidation both takes place, that is called redox reaction. So you should know two more words, that is oxidizing agent. Oxidizing agent, this is also called as oxidant, and reducing agent. Reducing agent, so this is also called as reductant. Okay, so you must know the meaning, definition of all these. Okay, oxidation, reduction, redox reaction, oxidizing agent. So here, which is oxidizing agent, which is reducing agent? The definition for oxidizing agent is substance which supplies oxygen or removes hydrogen. Okay, so oxidizing agent, what is oxidizing agent? So a substance which supplies oxygen or removes hydrogen, that is called oxidizing agent. So which supplies oxygen and which removes hydrogen, that is called oxidizing agent. Now here, which removes oxygen, which supplies hydrogen, that is called reducing agent. Okay, so in this is reduction reaction. So here which is oxidizing agent, which is reducing agent? So here CuO is oxidizing agent, so oxidant, and H2 is reductant. Okay, so because CuO supplies oxygen, CuO supplies oxygen to H2, CuO supplies oxygen to H2, that's why it is converted into H2O, that's why it is oxidant. And H2 here, what is H2 converts as H2O. So H2 gets oxygen from CuO, that's why this is called reductant. Okay, so as it is supplies oxygen, that is oxidant. Reducing agent means, so which supplies hydrogen, or which removes oxygen. Okay, so which removes oxygen, because hydrogen removes this oxygen, from CuO. Okay, this hydrogen removes oxygen from the CuO, that's why, so this is reducing agent. Okay, so simple, which supplies oxygen, that is oxidant. Okay, this supplies oxygen to H2, that's why it is oxidant. Which supplies, reducing agent, that is which accepts or which removes oxygen from it, okay, from CuO, that's why it is reducing agent. Okay, so this is the definition between, comparison between oxidant and reductant. Okay, now in this case, so how can you justify this as a redox reaction? So Fe2O3, so here what happens? So removal of oxygen takes place. Okay, these three oxygens, here no oxygen, that's why this is a reduction reaction. CO2, so here addition of oxygen takes place, that's why this is oxidation. This is oxidation. Okay, CO only single oxygen, here two oxygens, that means CO to CO2, this is oxidation, oxidizing agent. Okay, so here in the reactant part two only are there. Okay, So which are involved in the oxidation reaction? CO to CO2. Okay, remaining one is oxidant. Like that you can remember. Okay, this reaction is oxidation reaction. Okay, so this agent is oxidizing agent or oxidant. Okay, now if you take this one Fe2O3 to Fe, so this is reduction, remaining one is reductant. Okay, oxidation. So if you consider this oxidation reaction, and remaining one is oxidant. If you consider this CO2 here, Fe2O3 Fe, reduction reaction, CO is reductant. Okay, like that, remaining one is that particular oxidant or reductant. So here K plus F2 KF. Okay, so this reaction is, how can you justify this as a redox reaction? So here, is there any oxygen or hydrogen? No. Okay, no oxygen, no hydrogen in this reaction. So how can you define this as oxidation or reduction reaction or redox reaction? So we have one more definition, that is, what is that? Increase in oxidation state is oxidation, decrease in oxidation state is reduction. So what is the oxidation state of K? 0. F2 0. Here KF. So as it is, K is a first A group element, so this is +1. Fluorine, it is -1. Okay, why these are 0? So element or molecule in free state, their oxidation states are 0 for any element, for any molecule in free state. So free state means, so is they are in free state? No, here it is compound form KF, but here F2, it is a molecule, K single atom. That's why single atoms or molecules in free state, their oxidation states should taken as 0. Okay, 0. And in the compound form, so now K is not 0, it's a +1, F is -1. Why? Because so here K is not in free state. Okay, in the compound form it is there. That's why K plus, first A group elements having +1 oxidation state, second A group elements having +2 oxidation, as it is first A group element +1, fluorine -1. Okay, now how can you define this oxidation and reduction or redox reaction? So here K to KF, if we consider this reaction K to KF, so this is increase in oxidation state. With respect to K only you should observe. So 0 +1. So 0 to +1 means, is it increase or decrease? So oxidation state is increased. That's why it is oxidation reaction. And now F2 to KF. So consider this reaction. So this one 0, F is -1. Is it decreased or increased? Oxidation state 0 to -1 means you should consider only fluorine. So with respect to this reaction, you should consider only fluorine. With respect to this reaction, you should consider only potassium. So that's why here 0 to -1, oxidation state is decreased. That's why it is a reduction reaction. So as this reaction is having both oxidation and reduction reaction, that's why this is also a, like these two, this is also a redox reaction. Okay, so next, so let us move for next example. Okay, next fourth example. So NH3 plus O2, NO plus H2O. So how can you justify this as redox reaction? Okay, so consider this reaction NH3 to NO. So here oxygen is there. Okay, addition of oxygen takes place. That's why it is oxidation. And this is O2 H2O, addition of hydrogen takes place. That's why it is reduction. Okay, so this reaction is oxidation. That's why remaining one is oxidizing agent. Okay, so consider this reaction 5O22 to 6H2O. Consider this reaction. So leftover in reactant part is NH3. Okay, reaction is reduction, and leftover is ammonia. That means, so it is reductant. So if we consider this oxidation reactions, leftover is oxygen. So that's why oxidant. So reaction is oxidation, leftover is oxidant. Okay. So now take this one, Fe2O3. So Fe2O3 to Fe. So here what happened? Removal of oxygen takes place. Here oxygens are there, here no oxygen. So that's why removal of oxygen is reduction. So aluminum to Al2O3, addition of oxygen takes place. That's why it is oxidation. So it is oxidation. Okay. So as both oxidation and reduction reactions are there, so it is also a redox reaction. NaCl. So NaCl to Na2SO4. So this is oxidation. Okay. So this is reduction, because addition of oxygen takes place, that's why oxidation. Here removal of oxygen takes place, here no oxygen, here oxygens are there, that's why it is reduction. So both are there, that's why it is redox reaction. Okay. Now here which is oxidant, which is reductant. Okay, consider this oxidation reaction. Okay, consider this oxidation reaction, and leftover is H2SO4. Okay, from the reactant side. So as it is involved in the oxidation reaction, leftover in the reactant side is H2SO4. That's why oxidant. And here reduction reactions, consider this reaction, leftover is NaCl, that is reductant. Okay, like this you can remember oxidant and reductant. So what is oxidant? So which supplies, substance which supplies oxygen or removes hydrogen, that is called oxidizing agent, and a substance which supplies hydrogen and removes oxygen, that is called reductant. So you should be familiar with these words. What is oxidant, what is reductant, what is oxidation, what is reduction, and what is redox reaction. Okay. So this is about introduction of redox reactions. In the next class, so we will discuss oxidation numbers. Okay, how to calculate oxidation numbers, and what is redox reaction, how to balance redox reactions. So in this one, oxidation reduction both are there, that's why this is called oxidation half reaction and a reduction half reaction. Okay. So a redox reaction is having two half reactions. One is oxidation half reaction, and the second one is reduction half reaction. Okay. So what is our conclusion? A redox reaction having two half reactions, one is oxidation half reaction, another one is reduction half reaction. So that is said to be redox reaction. Okay. Thank you.